Hey guys, I am just gonna my laundry machine.
You not hear that? That's loud.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Hey guys, today what we are going to talk about is clarifying your hair, because I've had a million questions on Instagram about what do you use to clarify, how do you clarify, how often do you clarify. So that's what we're talking about today. And if you can't tell, I just came back from the gym, so this is my pom-pom. It's pretty dirty right now. It's been through a couple of flights and a couple of workouts, so I just kind of combed it back. But we are going to get into the shower so you can see everything. Some of the things that we are going to be using today is the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and we are going to clarify using an apple cider vinegar rinse. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take our apple cider vinegar rinse, and we're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of it inside this cup. What I would recommend is because I'm going to bring this cup inside the shower with me, I would recommend a plastic cup, but you can tell I don't have kids because we don't own anything plastic. So use glass, but I'm going to also be very careful. If your apple cider vinegar rinse has the mother in it, so see here it says with the mother, you're gonna wanna shake it because it has a lot of residue at the bottom. First, what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 tablespoons of this into this glass. So it's really not a lot that you are using. I used to use a lot more, but I can get the same amount or the same results with using less. So what is the saying? Less is more. So we're gonna do it like that. Next, you're gonna wanna do a cup of water. So, I mean, guys, this doesn't have to be like super scientific. It's not like the exact ratios, but I do get a lot of questions about, how much to how much. So, it's fine. That's a good question. So, we're gonna use 1 cup of water, and I did measure it out for you guys, but just so you know, you're not gonna not get results if you use less or more water, but this is a good ratio to start with to see if you have a lot of buildup, you may need a little bit more apple cider vinegar. So we're gonna hopefully not make a mess doing this. Success. Oh, and it looks like I chose a pretty good size glass. So this is what the rinse looks like. And so this is what the glass looks like from the side. So just so that you can see how much is actually in there. So it's just the 1 cup of water and the 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar.
So I'm in the shower and I've wet my hair, and I'm going to use my Diva Curl No Poo Original. So this is equivalent to their cleanser, so it would be equivalent to a shampoo, but it doesn't have a sulfate in it, so it's called a No Poo. I do a couple of pumps there, so it's quite a bit. I like to do this before I clarify my scalp. And I don't really have a rhyme or reason to it. I just like to have a clean scalp to start with. So in some of my other videos you've seen, I really like to get into my scalp to get rid of that buildup with my fingers. And so I'm doing that here. And I generally like to scrub for about 3 minutes. So I just broke my nail there, which was really annoying, but I usually get in there for about 3 minutes and really scrub. And I always get a little bit greasy behind my ears, so I make sure to get behind there. And so I'm just gonna rinse out this cleanser, and then I'm gonna start with my apple cider vinegar rinse. So here's the rinse that we made prior, and I'm going to just concentrate specifically on my scalp. So some people get buildup at the front of their scalp, some people get it at the back of their scalp. I usually get it right behind my ears. So I always have to make sure to concentrate on there. But what some people do with this is they'll put it in a spray bottle, and this could be much easier for manipulation in the shower or maneuvering in the shower. But I have just been doing this for so long that I just have been using the cup. And sometimes I just pour it on the back and just rough it out and close my eyes. It will burn if it gets into your eyes, so just be careful. But see where I'm scrubbing there? That's where I always get the buildup in my hair. So just make sure that you're concentrating on that, and remember that when you use a sulfate-free shampoo, that it is your hands that really get rid of the buildup that is on your scalp. It's not the chemicals in your products. It is your hands doing the manual labor, so you have to scrub. And so I usually scrub for about 3 minutes, just really making sure that I get in there and remove any of the buildup that I've had over the last couple of weeks. And so a big question that I often get is, how often do you clarify? There's a few things here. I do clarify probably about once every 10 days or once every 2 weeks, but I wouldn't do an apple cider vinegar every single time. And the reason for that is because it's actually pretty harsh on my color. So it does bring out the brassiness in my color. And so I might use something like a LUS Step 1 to clarify. I really like that shampoo as a clarifier. It does have a baby sulfate in it. And it's also really easy on my color. So I like to use that product specifically to clarify. So I'm going to rinse out the apple cider vinegar rinse now. And again, I'm concentrating on my scalp, and I didn't pull the apple cider vinegar rinse down to my ends. So please take note of that. It will dry out your hair. You want to keep it concentrated on the scalp only. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deep condition because again, the apple cider vinegar rinse is pretty drying on your hair. And so I'm going to use the Love Your Curls deep conditioner. This is new and they had gifted it to me. So this is one of the first times that I've tried it. And so I've done a couple of pumps here in my hand. Took me some time to get it started, but that's the amount. And whenever I deep condition, I really focus on the mid to ends, so not my scalp. And the big piece to this is if you put it on your scalp, it's going to weigh down your hair. And I'm always in search of the most volume that I can possibly get. So what I do is I always concentrate mid to ends and I don't touch my scalp with it. But as you can see, I am raking it through my hair. And what I'm doing here is I'm detangling my hair so that I can squish to condition it afterwards and really create those curl clumps. And so the last video that I had done for you guys in the shower, I didn't show you all of the hair that I had taken out while I was raking. And a lot of people asked me about hair loss and hair shedding in the shower. So I just want to give you an indication of how much hair I am losing, just so that you can judge how much hair you are losing. So a lot of people have a lot of concerns about this, and I'm not concerned about the amount that I have, only because I never comb my hair. So the only time that my hair is really combed is with my fingers in the shower. And so this is the amount of hair that I got from the other side. And so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my wide tooth comb just to create some curl clumps and make sure that I have my deep conditioner spread out throughout the rest of my hair. A lot of people don't like to comb their hair while it's wet. And if you have severely damaged hair, I would recommend against it, just because your hair is at its most vulnerable when it's wet and it can break. So since my hair has gotten a lot healthier since starting the Curly Girl method, I have found that if I use the wide tooth comb while I am conditioning, I haven't seen much breakage, but I have gotten much better curl clumps. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to rinse out this deep conditioner, and I waited about 5 minutes. Now some people go buck wild with their deep conditioner and they leave it in, some people overnight, some people in 20 to 30 minutes. It really depends how much your hair can take. My hair is kind of vulnerable to hydro fatigue, so it can get really mushy extremely fast, and the LUS Deep Conditioner is a heavier conditioner. So I only left it on for 5 minutes, but what I would recommend to anybody who's trying out this deep conditioner is I would start with 5 minutes and then maybe push it to 10 and see how your hair reacts. Okay, I'm off to diffuse.
Hey guys, so I put my hair up in this, I don't know, it's like a knockoff puff cup I got for like $2.99. I put it up while I did my makeup, so let's just see, it's still in the crunch. Let's just see what we have here. And I like to do this specifically when I put my makeup on because it gives me, I think, more volume. Oh, this is looking okay. Like, see how the hair is still like, it's kind of like up and out a little bit. I like that look. So this guy's a little wonky. That's okay. Marianne from Good Gravy, It's Wavy, she always says the let it settle, and oh, sorry guys. And I've been following this for a really long time, but I like her hashtag, like let it settle, because you do just have to kind of let your hair just calm down. It will find its place. To scrunch or the crunch, I'm going to use the Park Organics. This is an argan oil. It's 100% argan oil. They did send it to me. They gifted it, and I really like this, especially because I use the LUS conditioner. It's a heavier conditioner. It's a deep conditioner. This is a lighter oil, so I think if I would have gone in with my regular coconut avocado oil mix, it would have been just too much. So what I'm gonna do here. So I do about 5 drops. Gonna scrunch this out. I'm 100% dry. Make sure before you scrunch out the crunch that you are 100% dry, or it will not go well for you. I didn't get too much of a cast actually, but that's okay. Still needed to be like scrunched out, but I like these results, guys. I think this looks pretty good, and that's one of the best things that you can do when you clarify. With the apple cider vinegar, I always get like bomb volume afterwards because your scalp is just so clean. Topped with the LUS Deep Conditioner, I mean, like my hair is soft. So right now I've got like really good bounce, huge volume. I'm pretty happy with the definition, and I don't know, guys, I'm gonna go out on town and it's gonna be a good time. So thanks for watching, and please do subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please drop me a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time.